Welcome back to my channel. We're looking at the sets that are due to retire at the end of the year, and I'm using Brick Fanatics retirement lists to go by. We're comparing the sets that I did a couple of months ago. I went through all the sets that are due to retire at the end of the year, and now I'm giving you the comparison of the figures from then and now, and also whether they're still in stock in the UK website, UK Lego, Europe Lego and the US Lego, to see whether it's still in stock. Obviously, if I say it's available in stock, 2 minutes later it could go out of stock, so don't take it as 100%. At the time of the video, at the time of my research, it was still in stock or whatever. Okay, right, so it's going to be a bit of a mix up of themes, but we'll see how it goes. First one, and the first theme is Fortnite, but there's only two. So first one is 77070, the Der Burger, £13. That's available on all three of the websites, so UK, Europe and US still available at the time. The last 30 days, so 44 sets, which is up 18 from last time. The highest amount is £19, which is down £11 from last time. And the lowest amount is 10, which is down £3 from last time. Now it's sold 5,035 sets. So obviously, if you see my other videos, I times it by 4, so you're looking at 20,000 around that. In the US, 2,304, in the UK, 849, in Europe, 1,233, and Australia, 276. Now, from my last video that I did 2 months ago and now, it's sold 1,353 sets. So that's the difference between now and then. And the next one is 77072, the Peely Bones, £90. Now, in UK and America, it's still available, but in Europe, it's sold out. In the last 30 days, sold 44 sets, which is up 18 from last time. The highest amount is 98, which is down £21 from last time. And the lowest amount is 61, which is down £6 from last time. Now, one of my subscribers I know has bought 54 of these, so he obviously thinks it's going to be a good investment. I mean, I wouldn't buy 54 of anything, but anyway. Right, so it's sold 4,852 sets, of which 1,620 was in the US, 879 in the UK, 1,488 in Europe, and 345 in Australia. So that's a difference of 1,500 since my last video. So 2 months ago, it was a thing, so it's sold 1,500 in the last 2 months. Right, now we're on to Sonic. First one is 76995, Shadow the Hedgehog Escape, £19. That's available on all three of the websites. In the last 30 days, sold 42 sets, which is up 13 from last time. Highest amount is £20, which is down £1 from last time. And the lowest amount is 12, which is the same as last time. It sold 2,021 sets, of which 1,200 was in the US, 177 in the UK, 390 in Europe, and 111 in Canada. So that's a difference of 297 sets since last time. Next one is 76996, Knuckles Guardian Mech, £30. That's available on all three of the websites as well. In the last 30 days, sold 22 sets, which is up 4 from last time. The highest amount is 35, which is the same as last time. And the lowest amount is 22, which is up £1 from last time. It sold 1,654 sets, of which 885 was in the US, 234 in the UK, 255 in Europe, and 162 in Canada. So that's a difference of 420 sets since last time. Next one is 76997, Tails Adventure Boat, £50. That's available on all three again, so all three websites. In the last 30 days, sold 11 sets, which is down 4 from last time. The highest amount is 61, which is up £3 from last time. And the lowest amount is 32, which is down £3 from last time. Sold 836 sets, of which 552 was in the US, 96 in UK, 99 in Europe, and 45 in Australia. So that's a difference of 231 since last time. Next one is 76998, Knuckles and the Master Emerald Shrine, £30. That's available on all three websites again. In the last 30 days, sold 6 sets, which is down 2 from last time. The highest amount is 45, which is down £6 from last time. The lowest amount is 31, which is the same as last time. It sold 1,181 sets, of which 570 was in the US, 339 in the UK, 135 in Europe, and 78 in Canada. So that's a difference of 276 sets since last time. Next one is 76999, the Supersonic versus Egg Drillster, £70. Now, that's available on all three websites, but in the US it's full price. In the UK it's down 30% to £49, and in Europe it's down 30% to €56. In the last 30 days, sold 51 sets, which is down 2 from last time. The highest amount is 79, which is up £2 from last time, and the lowest amount is 47, which is the same as last time. It sold 960 sets, of which 576 was in the US, 144 in the UK, 165 in Europe, and Australia 39. So that's a difference of 294 sets since last time. And the last Sonic is 77000, Shadow the Hedgehog Bust, £60. So that's available on all three of the websites. In the last 30 days, it sold 15 sets, which is up 9 from last time. The highest amount is 95, which is up £22 from last time. And the lowest amount is 50, which is down £10 from last time. It sold 1,899 sets, of which 1,065 was in the US, 417 in the UK, 225 in Europe, and 72 in Australia. So that's a difference of 588 sets since my last video on them. Now we're on Creator. The first one is 31058, the Mighty Dinosaur, £13. That's available in UK and the US, but Europe is temporarily out of stock. In the last 30 days, sold 40 sets, which is up 9 from last time. The highest amount is 16, which is the same as last time, and the lowest amount is 9, which is up £2 from last time. Now it sold 13,679 sets, of which 7,227 was in the US, 1,560 in the UK, 2,706 in Europe, and 813 in Australia. So that's a difference of 852 since my last video, so 2 months ago. Next one is 31109, the Pirate Ship, £115. Now it's available in Europe and UK, but sold out in America. In the last 30 days, sold 38 sets, which is up 16 from last time. Highest amount is 118, which is up £1 from last time. The lowest amount is 63, which is the same as last time. Now it's sold 19,172. So you're looking at, if you times it by 4, you're looking at 80,000. In 8,160 in the US, 1,200 in UK, 5,316 in Europe, and 2,085 in Australia. There's a difference of 1,086 in 2 months. Next one is 31129, the Majestic Tiger, £45. Now it's available in Europe and UK, but sold out in America. In the last 30 days, sold 34 sets, which is 14 more than last time. The highest amount is 49, which is down £2 from last time. The lowest amount is 25, which is down £5 from last time. It sold 8,584 sets, of which 4,629 was in the US, 879 in the UK, 1,473 in Europe, and 795 in Australia. And there's a difference of 501 sets since last time. Next one is 31137, Adorable Dogs, £25. That's available in Europe, UK, but sold out in the US. In the last 30 days, sold 24 sets, which is up 4 from last time. Highest amount is 28, which is the same as last time. Lowest amount is 15, which is down £3 from last time. It sold 3,935 sets, of which 2,286 was in the US, 369 in UK, 699 in Europe, and 321 in Australia. So that's a difference of 534 in 2 months. Next one is 31142, the Space Roller Coaster, £95. That's still available in Europe and US, but sold out in the UK. In the last 30 days, sold 31 sets, which is up 12 from last time. Highest amount is 111, which is down £28 from last time. And the lowest amount is 69, which is up £2 from last time. Now it sold 3,502 sets, of which 1,938 was in the US, 303 in the UK, 678 in Europe, and 252 in Australia. That's a difference of 504 since last time. Next one is 31145, the Red Dragon, £9. That's available on all three of the websites. In the last 30 days, sold 52 sets, which is up 18 since last time. Highest amount is 12, which is the same as last time. Lowest amount is 8, which is up £1 from last time. It sold 4,441 sets, of which 2,205 was in the US, 465 in the UK, 1,053 in Europe, and 447 in Australia. And there's a difference of 493 sets since last time. Next one is 31153, the Modern House, £90. That's still available in the US, but sold out in the UK and Europe. In the last 30 days, sold 16 sets, which is 11 up from last time. The highest amount is 114, which is £17 up from last time. Lowest amount is 62, which is down 17 from last time. It sold 1,245 sets, 552 in the US, 87 in UK, 396 in Europe, and 93 in Australia. And I've forgotten to write the difference, so I'll have to put that afterwards. I'll get my editor to do it for me. Next is 31154, the Red Fox, £45. That's available on all three of the websites. In the last 30 days, sold 44 sets, which is up 8 from last time. The highest amount is 70, which is up £5 from last time. And the lowest amount is 42, which is down £7 from last time. It sold 2,779 sets, of which 1,734 was in the US, 342 was in the UK, 357 was in Europe, and Canada 162. So there's a difference of 492 sets. Next one is 31155, the Hamster Wheel, £25. That's still available in the UK and US, but sold out in Europe. In the last 30 days, sold 22 sets, which is up 15 from last time. The highest amount is 33, which is up 2 from last time, and the lowest amount is 19, which is down £1 from last time. Sold 1,198 sets, of which 735 was in the US, 120 in UK, 144 in Europe, and 108 in Australia. So that's a difference of 330 sets since last time. Next one is 31156, the Tropical Ukulele, £25. Now that's available in the UK. In the US, it'll ship in 60 days, and Europe, it's sold out. In the last 30 days, sold 28 sets, which is up 5 from last time. The highest is 35 and the lowest is 19, which is the same as last time. It sold 2,985 sets, of which 1,848 was in the US, 288 in the UK, 429 in Europe, and 198 in Australia. So that's a difference of 426 since last time. Next one is 31158, the Sea Animals, £25. Now that's I think people are thinking it's going to be like the fish tank, but I don't think it will be. But anyway, still available in the US, but sold out in the UK and Europe. In the last 30 days, sold 52 sets, which is up 30 from last time. So like I say, I think people think it's going to be like the fish tank. Highest amount is 29, which is down 4 from last time, and the lowest amount is 18, which is the same as last time. It sold 1,797 sets, of which 1,197 was in the US, 153 in the UK, 201 in Europe, and 135 in Australia. So that's a difference of 498 sets. Next one is 40220, the London Bus, £8.49. That's available on all three of the websites. In the last 30 days, sold 24 sets, which is down 4 from last time. The highest amount is 16, which is up £2 from last time. Lowest amount is 9, which is up £1 from last time. It sold 17,839 sets, of which 7,770 was in the US, 2,340 in the UK, 3,798 in Europe, and 1,611 in Canada. And just for the sake of it, for Australia, 1,506. There's a difference of 1,122 since last time. So in the last 2 months, it's sold over 1,000, that London Bus. Next one is 40517, the Vespa, £9. That's available on all three of the websites again. In the last 30 days, sold 41 sets, up 18 from last time. Highest amount is 16, which is down £1 from last time, and the lowest amount is 8, which is the same as last time. Now it sold 11,245 sets, of which 4,293 was in the US, 1,092 in the UK, 4,200 in Europe, obviously Vespas, Italy and that kind of thing, so it's going to sell a lot in Europe. Australia 657, so that's a difference of 744 sets. in the last 2 months. Next one is 40650, the Land Rover Classic Defender, the little one, £13.49. That's available on all 3 of the websites again. In the last 30 days, sold 38 sets, which is up 6 from last time. Highest amount is 25, which is up £1 from last time. And the lowest amount is 15, which is up £2 from last time. So obviously the data on that looks okay, it's up, up, up. It's sold 9,001 sets. In the US, 3,519. UK 1,314, Europe 2,883, and Canada 486. So there's a difference of 723 sets since last time. And the last one for that is 40747, the Daffodils, £13. That's available on all 3 of the websites. It doesn't sell many sets, so the figures are a bit skewed. In the last 30 days, sold 1. The highest amount was 15 and the lowest amount was 13, which is the same as last time. Now, in total, it's sold 6,382 sets, 3,483 in the US, 588 in the UK, 1,527 in Europe, and 342 in Australia. So that's a difference of 942 since last time, which doesn't make sense, but anyway. Alright, so the next one is Despicably Me. First one is 75580, the Minions and Banana Car, £20. That's available on all 3 of the websites. In the last 30 days, sold 35 sets, which is up 9 from last time. Highest amount is 27, which is up £1 from last time. And the lowest amount is 15, which is the same as last time. It sold 1,483 sets, of which 729 was in the US, 168 in the UK, 351 in Europe, and 105 in Australia. So that's a difference of 327 sets. Next one is 75581, the Minions Music Party Bus, £35. That's available on all 3 of the websites again. In the last 30 days, sold 33 sets, which is down 2 from last time. The highest amount is 49 and the lowest amount is 24, which is both the same as last time. It sold 877 sets, of which 429 was in the US, 84 in the UK, 162 in Europe, and 99 in Australia, which is a difference of 222 sets since last time. Next one is 75582, the Brick Built Gru and Minions, £50. Now, it's available in Europe, but it's down 30% to 38.49 euros, and it's sold out in UK and US. So in the last 30 days, sold 30 sets, which is up 8 from last time. Highest amount is 60, which is down £8 from last time. And the lowest amount is 35, which is down £8 from last time. It sold 1,432 sets, of which 576 was in the US, 243 in UK, 369 in Europe, and 144 in Australia. So that's a difference of 417 since last time. And the last one is 75583, Minions and Gru Family Mansion, £90. Now it's available in Europe, available in the UK. In the US, it's down 40% to $60, but sold out. In the last 30 days, it's sold 25 sets, which is down 1. The highest amount was 120, which is the same as last time. Lowest amount is 59, which is down £4 from last time. It sold 1,423 sets, of which 792 was in the US, 99 in the UK, 282 in Europe, and 99 in Australia. So there's a difference of 411 since last time. Right, so that concludes this video. Our next one will be a mix of themes again. It's going to have like Speed Champions and that kind of thing on it. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.